In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can read our option trade alerts here at Stock Market Guides. We have a proprietary scanner that identifies trade setups that have a strong back-tested edge. And we send you trade alerts anytime that we find these opportunities so that you can follow along with the trade setup if you want to. Now, with this particular trade alert, you can see at the top, we indicate the exact option. So it has the underlying stock ticker symbol. And by the way, this is a clickable link. You can click this to go get more information about that company itself if you want. Also, the expiration date for the option, the strike price for the option, the fact that this particular one is a call option, and what to do with that option. With options, you can buy them or sell them, and this is calling to buy that particular option. Now, we do have information about the company right here. This is the name of the company, and this is the sector that it's in. This is information about when we posted the trade alert and what the price of that option was at the time of the trade alert. Now up here, this is the key instructional information about how you can follow the trade setup. If you want to follow along, you buy the option at this time and you sell the option at this time. It's that simple. That's the trade right there. Now if you do decide to buy the option, what you can do is come in here and click the follow trade button. And when I do that, you'll notice this pop up. There's a link there. You can click that link to see all the trade alerts that you're following. And by clicking that follow trade button, it ensures that you'll get a secondary alert right before this time is reached. That way you get a notice when you can close the position if you want to follow along in lockstep with this trade setup. Now down here, these are our backtest results. We do this backtesting research process where we take the strategy, the trading strategy that's indicated here, and you can click this link if you want to learn more about the exact strategy, and we say, okay, for this particular underlying stock right here, if you were to have bought the type of option that we're employing here, every time this trading strategy occurred historically, and if you were to have held it for 2 weeks in this case, how would it have performed? And that's what this reflects. This reflects the performance of that particular trading strategy for this type of option for PAA in this example. And that's one of the core values of the service we provide. You don't have to make trades blindly. You can make trades based on knowing it has a back-tested edge. You know, we show the wins, the losses, the win percentage, and the average annualized return historically of how these trades have performed according to our research. Now, you'll notice that there's question marks here. You can mouse over any of these, and it gives you more information about what that's telling you. It's also important to explain that these results are based on following the exact trade setup that's indicated. And right here, you know, as you can tell, there's an entry time and exit time. There is no take profit point. There is no stop loss. That doesn't mean that you can't use those things. It doesn't mean that you can't use whatever discretion you want. In fact, it's your trade. If you follow the trade, it's completely up to you, and it's indeed your responsibility. So it's up to you to decide exactly when to enter or exit. It's up to you to decide if you lock in profits early, if you get an early profit on a position. It's up to you whether to even take the trade at all. What we do is we give you the information. We tell you what is the exact trade setup in case you want to follow along in lockstep, and how has it performed historically according to our research. And then you make your own decisions from there how to actually manage your trade. Now, in terms of managing your trade, if you did want to use a profit target or a stop loss, we have a calculator here that can guide you. And it's optional. It's completely up to you if you want to do that. We also have a position size calculator to give you guidance on how big of a position you might want to take. We also have links that show the upcoming earnings and dividends for the underlying stock for the company itself that the option is for. And the last thing here is we have a link for reviewing the backtest. So, you know, we show these performance results saying historically this is how it's performed. In this page here, if you click and go to that page, it's going to show you every individual trade outcome that makes up this particular performance right here. So that is how you read one of our option trade alerts. If you have any questions about our trade alerts or about our service in general, you can contact us anytime. Our email address is support@stockmarketguides.com.